So I was watching the Cocodona 250 and it got me kind of hyped to try to do my own multi-day adventure race around town. I originally had a big loop plan, about a 60-mile loop plan in the Ouachita Mountains, but I was out last week and I got a little poison ivy and now the ticks are out, so I decided not to chance it with all that. So next Tuesday, work all day, come home, my pack will be ready, and I'm gonna take off. The plan is just to wander through Edmond all night long, probably hang out at Mitch Park for a bit, maybe sneak on to some of the local golf courses and run around them if I don't get caught. And then all night long, once the sun starts to come up, I'm making my way to Lake Arcadia trails. So that'll be, let's say I get up at 8 o'clock on Tuesday, I'm out 24 hours, I'm back to 8 o'clock in the morning. Wednesday, I'm on the trails and I'm gonna try to be on the trails just as long as I can handle. I'm gonna have my tent and my backpack and everything I would actually have as if I was in the Ouachita Mountains. So if I do get tired and I get to that point, one thing I can do is the rest. I can't go into my house, but I can go into the backyard, set my tent up and take a nap if I need to. My goal is to try to stay awake as long as possible. I'm trying to do this now around my house. That way, in case something does go bad, I can just go inside the house and call it a day. But the goal is to try to get a little bit of sleep deprivation practice. If this does go pretty good, the final goal would be to do the Cocodona 250 in 2027. So this is just my first little test to see how it's going to go. Okay, so let's go check out my pack. I hope to have around 20 pounds fully loaded with my tent, with my sleeping bag, everything in it, as if I was going out into the Ouachita Mountains. I'm gonna have one drop bag out in Lake Arcadia. Everything else I'm planning to carry on my back. Okay, it's gonna be fun.
Okay, let's talk about what we're having here. We'll start with the pack and the tent. We'll work our way down to the rest of the stuff that's going to go into it. I have my big Agnes tent, stakes and poles for it. This is a real light quilt, and that's my sleeping pad. This is a Gossamer Gear Fast Como pack. So it's like a running pack, but it's like a 30 liter, so I can get a lot more stuff in there. Here is my food. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm not taking a cook system, so I'm not going to take a pot and pan and all that stuff this time. I'm just going to have these little pro meals and all my regular goos. Going to have a filter just in case. My bladder with plain water. These will be my electrolytes. I like to just keep my electrolyte powders in those guys. It just kind of seems like a little bit easier. Some mace, since I'm going to be out there real late at night. My electrolytes and pills and other stuff, some M&Ms. Here are my toiletries, first aid kit. I usually always take a little knife, one extra gel, an extra electrolyte, and some tape. These are all my electronics, so a battery pack, my headset. These are the lights I put on my waist. These are lights that go behind me on my back that kind of shows the cars will see me and stuff. When I'm on the trails and I need to really see, that's a real bright light, and the batteries for that. So I have to have, be able to go all the way through the night, so I have to have a lot of batteries. And then there's my new little GoPro. I am kind of cheating on this trip. I'm going to run on the roads with my running shoes, my regular running shoes, and then I have my trail shoes when I go to the trails. I know if I was actually out there running in a real event, I couldn't really be changing shoes all the time when I'm out there doing a fast pack by myself. So this is pretty much all of it. We'll see how it goes.